everyone. I'm gonna start this by saying my body clock is way out of whack. Like, I got up at 2 o'clock, which would have been 1 o'clock yesterday, but I was actually still awake today. And it was amusing me, so I was like watching the clock count on my phone because it went from like 1:59 in the morning to 3 a.m. and I don't like daylight savings at all, like in the slightest. I don't understand why they do it or why it's necessary. Like, the days are longer in the summer anyway. Why does it need to be daylight, like the middle of the freaking morning at 9 o'clock at night? It doesn't. Anyway, that's how I'm starting today's video off. So, it is 9:57 in the evening. I may have not said that. I truly don't know. I've only been talking for 1 minute and 25 seconds. It is the 1st of October 2023. And like I said, I got up as of the new time at 2 p.m. And I've been getting up late anyway because obviously I'm staying up late. Which I really want to stop doing, but that'll happen when my assignment's done and my quiz is done, because like 2 out of my friends in my chat and whatnot are finished for the year, right? Not the year. I take that back. One of my friends who's finished, April, the one with the baby, she's done for this trimester. And my other friend, whose name I really need to look up for her character, I don't even remember my friends' characters' names for these videos. Like, oh my god, I'm so close to being done, guys, at university. I just want to get through it now. My overall ultimate goal when it comes to uni, which makes me laugh because I could literally go back and so could all of you and watch everything I've said about uni for the last, I don't even know how many days, 600 and something plus, I think. Speaking about numbers, I think I have like 300 and it's like at least 330, I think, maybe 340 people or something. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Thank you so much. That's awesome. I really love the fact that you guys care. It actually does give me purpose, because it's like, people care if I'm here or not. And yeah, like, there's 101 things I need to do, but I think we're all going to be able to agree that nothing will be done until my uni is done, and I'm so close, yeah? And then maybe my mind will free up. But anyway, I have decided seeing the clocks is driving me crazy, so I've taken all the batteries out of the alarm clocks and turned the one in the bathroom off, like unplugged it from the wall. I've got paper and sticky note, like sticky paper. What the fuck's? You know what I mean. To cover the clock on my damn computer. Yeah, my phone's obviously got it, and I guess in the sense I have things I need to be at, like my calendar's still gonna go off because I'm still gonna be taking medication like fucking 1 billion times a day. Not really 4, but like I'm pretty sure it's adding to my mood. I'm not sure why, considering I've been taking fucking handfuls of medication for as long as I can remember. Just seeing it all laid out the way it is, which is so helpful because it appears I need to go to the pharmacy tomorrow. I don't have any meds left, I don't think. Well, I actually do have meds for tomorrow morning, which I'll tell them, I guess. I don't know how that'll go, I guess. It depends on what time I get up, maybe. Because it's become real confusing again, yeah, because it's like, I'm not waking up in the right, because my meds are 8, 12, 4, and 8, right? It's 4 hours. And at the moment, I'm sort of taking my morning tablets, because they obviously have Ritalin in them, but they also have all the morning medications that I need, and there's a fuckload of them, people, yeah? And I'm like this when I'm medicated. Too tired to even, I'm sure you can all imagine. What's more funny is, imagine this, not medicated on ice. That's a hell of a funny thing to think about. I'm getting off topic and I'm so fucking wrecked. And I have a bucket load of schoolwork to do, so it is actually going to be one of those nights of, I got up at 2. My point of the medication is I've been taking my morning medication when I get up and then taking the 4 o'clock medication around about that time, depending on when I get up. And then obviously my nighttime meds are whenever I go to bed. And again, it says 8, but then it's like, I remember my father told me that one of the meds that I take, my stepmother takes, yeah, and she is diagnosed, she gets, like, it's exactly the same medication, right? But she gets 10 milligrams to help her go to sleep at night. I don't even know that was one of the things it was for, yeah? And it's like, I take 75 milligrams. And I used to take 100, but they had to drop it because when you combine it with my pain meds, it actually poisons me. That was a whole fun experience, but, you know, one I filmed my way through, I'm sure of it. This assignment has killed me. Not relatively, I should not say it like that. It's whipping my ass. I've got 4 days, or 3 days, because the end of the first is nearly done, to get it done. But I still got my quiz, so one of my friends thought it was hard. The other one, who was actually nervously worried about, thought it was easier than the first one, which is good. Where I have an extension, all well and wonderful, all same as being the open book. All the notes in the fucking world don't make a goddamn difference when you're asked a question that literally has something to do with a case of something. There's like no Googleable ways to fake your way through this shit, yeah. So, in other words, instead of doing what I've been doing, right, which is getting to say this time of the night and being like, oh yeah, I could probably get some work done, but I'm fucking exhausted all over again. It doesn't matter what time I get up, yeah? Like, my body and mind are so far past any kind of, let's sleep, you know, like, I just need to make it to the end of this trimester, right? And I have 10 days to do that because that is the last day I can do that exam. And I really don't want to be that person who leaves it to the last day. But I have a lot to study, or at least figure out in my head what I'm going to do and just, you know, try and have a game plan. And I also need to get this done. So instead of wiring myself out for the next, I don't even know how many fucking hours, because that does appear to be what's happening. I did watch the clock click over to 3. Because it's like, I'm staying up, but I'm getting nothing done. It's a lot of how I feel about everything right now. But I'm focusing on the fact that I'm still doing it, right? Still doing it. And I'm being proactive. I've already booked 3 hours of tutoring for the next unit before it even opens. But I'm root, and the end of the point of the story I'm trying to get to is the fact that I took my morning meds at, let's say, 2-ish. It was definitely 2 plus, yeah, p.m. I took the 4 p.m. ones at 4:30, and I didn't really consciously think about it until I think 9, or maybe I started thinking around 8, but I start thinking about a lot of things, like a lot of things that I need to do, or need to be done, or reasons why I should get up, or honestly, people, that it's endless, yeah? The amount of things I need to, could be, should be doing. I'm at that point where all the telling myself stuff in the head makes absolutely no difference. My body will move when it's ready, yeah? So I did take 1. I didn't take 2. I thought that would be silly and pushing it. But I took 1 Ritalin when I made the coffee. And I really want to say it was around 9 o'clock, because I'm pretty sure it was. But I'm like, it's 10:08 at the moment. Where was I and what was I doing in between making my coffee and talking to all of you? There's a reason I make these videos. Like, Andrew, if you ever plan to come and visit me again, and I know it's not that you don't want to, I saw you in the ute. I waved. I was running late to my chiro because, you know. Actually, I think that might have been the day I was on time, come to think of it. Anyway, I know you're always around, but I just keep missing you. But, why did I start that sentence? Something. Security cameras. Yes. I'm not going live or doing anything at all until I get my graduated certificate. I've decided, because I don't know what the hell has happened to my brain, because I honestly didn't think it could get any more broken. Like, I thought it was like, and it had been for a long time. I constantly joke to my friends about how absolutely funny I find it that there was any part of me truly thought I wanted to do this. Like, in all fairness, I've said from the get-go, I've never wanted to be someone who sits down and listens to other people's problems, because I don't know how to be quiet for that long, yeah? I'm not a good conversationalist. I'm aware of that. I monopolize conversations. I interrupt people. I take over. I answer before it's even asked. Like, I'm one of those very annoying people. I guess the difference is I'm very clearly highly aware of it. You would think that would mean I could just be like, and fix it. I really wish that was the case. They should make a pill for that. Boom! And you're not that fucking annoying anymore. How funny would that be? That would be a pill I would consider taking. Now, I love me, don't get me wrong, but those are annoying things to deal with. When people do it to me, it drives me crazy. And then I have to think, you do it to everyone. And even as I'm doing it though, actually, it's not even as. Now that I'm thinking about it, I would say this is a good thing because I'm becoming more and more highly aware of when I'm doing it in the moment, which then makes me real confused because it's like in an instant I've gone from whatever it is I'm talking about to, oh my god, you're doing it again, Liv, right? And then sort of I want to just immediately shut down. Yeah, I just want to stop talking and literally say nothing. I just want to be quiet and stop, right? There are actual times where I'm just like, oh fuck. Oh fuck. You know what I mean? And I'm actually a very, very, very awkward person. Yeah? I fumble, I fuck up, I forget names. I would say a lot of part of who I am and the out there crazy. If you've met me, I don't even think you need to truly meet me if you've been watching me for long enough. You would have gotten to know me a little bit, I guess. I do share almost everything with you. I would love to share everything with you. It's just, I really don't know how the law works well enough to risk some of my stories until I figure all of that crap out. Yeah? But I'm like, what am I? 37 and a few, and it's nearly 1st of October. My birthday's the 30th of December. That'll make doing this 2 years. That's pretty cool. Who was it that said to me, my doctor, she keeps talking about my grandkids. I didn't have the heart to remind her that there's absolutely no fucking way that's ever going to happen. Not biologically, anyway. I'm the best stepmom ever. It's because I never grew up. I'm my own parent. Honestly. I talk to people and they're like, yeah, I love my own self, blah, blah, blah. A few months, this, that, maybe, yeah, cool. Like, it's been 10 years since I've lived alone. Like, the few times I tried to like rent that room out did not go well. Liv does not deal with boarders or housemates. Partners, families, and there are very, very, very few people I'd be able to live with as a housemate, I think. But I think I've explained this again. Like, the only way I could live in the same house as another person, like literally under the same roof thing, would have to be one of those larger houses with a minimum of 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms and living rooms, like double of everything, yeah? And just the one kitchen that you use communally. And preferably, again, in that sense, it'd be nice to be able to have someone who like to eat the way you like to eat. Preferably for me, obviously, someone who doesn't want to put dead carcasses in the fucking fridge. And yeah, I hear how it sounds, and no, I'm not preaching, because if I were heard me when I was the next person who eats meat, I would have done what everyone else does and did the mental gymnastics through my head, which I have learned is called cognitive dissonance, which is one of my favorite things to understand in the world. But I've been talking for nearly 20 minutes, which is longer than I thought I would, but I am very happy to say, in the meantime, I feel like I have a new lease on the evening. My coffee is way too cold to drink it. Technically, it's actually warm, people who say, or I've heard people say it, but we'll say predominantly parents have said it, that you get used to drinking cold coffee. I don't think I could get used to drinking cold coffee ever. But anyway, I'm feeling pretty good, which is fantastic. I literally have removed all the fucking clocks out of my house. Once I've uploaded this, I will be typing the little son of a bitch on my computer because I don't want to see it. Yeah. Everything I need is on my phone. Like including my 4 wonderful fucking medication reminders. Oh, if any of you out there can tell me, please, because I swear I figured it out once. Anything I learn when it comes to technology, it's usually a fluke, and when I try to replicate it, I have no idea what it is, yeah? So I have to Google home Nest thing, right? I shall take a photo, okay? I say that a lot, and I'm aware of this. And you want to hear the funniest thing, people? I actually take so many fucking photos for my website. It's just I don't always get from the phone to the website, and now the phone's so backed up I can't even upload it. It keeps saying you need to upload your phone, and I try to do it, and it's like clear space, and it's like too clear space. This is what I have to do. Go through the videos on my phone and match the dates to my cloud backup. Now, any ordinary subjective truth would see that it's fine. I guess I don't fucking know. My mind, in my brain, I have to know that what is on my phone is on the backup 1,000% before I delete it. Because I swear to God, like I've said it before, I thought you deleted something, it went into the recycle bin. And recycle bin deletes itself 30 days. I've always been able to fix fuck-ups like that. And I left it once again to the last minute to try and figure my shit out for my therapy session. And we all know how much I like filming therapy. Oh, if it, like, my doctor has clearly given her identity away often, like, and I must admit I am actually coming around to the point that, how do I put this? This is going to sound contradicting as fuck, because this whole time it's like, this is my diary. There's a reason I don't want professionals to see it, because I do illegal things. There are many a story that I want to vent to all of you about that's happening in real time, and I'm saying to my friends, oh my god, it involved fucking drugs, and I'm like, pretty sure people are aware that I'm, obviously have an opinion. All drugs aren't the same, obviously, and I'm actually pro a number of them. It's just that the country and the laws and the bullshit people in charge who think they can control us all fucking don't allow us to do it legally. Oh my god, there's so many different fucking which ways that I think the law is the most. Anyway, I am so tired and it's just at 24 minutes. That's not true. I'm not so tired. I want my coffee. It's not warm, and I actually have a bucket load to do. And truthfully, there are so many stories that I wanted to share. That's just, I was gonna say, not gonna feel the same by the time I share them, because obviously we're aware I need to share in real time. Yeah. And the reason for the security cameras, if I'm not going to be sharing all the time, is at least A, I can share some shall I want to, and B, oh my god, I can watch boss what he does when I'm not home, because I really, really want to see it. And 3, try to figure out what the fuck I'm doing with all these hours with I mean, it's words my page, don't get me wrong. It's not like I got nothing. But sure as shit don't have anything to actually hand in yet. So, anyway, like I said, until then, I don't have anything that's overly, like I said, my phone will remind me what I need to do, and I have worked out what to do regarding picking up my client for my next shift, because it's like 6 o'clock in the fucking morning. And since we all know the alarms and the phone calls and everything is just not working, I thought that it was the safest thing and the wisest thing to check in with Sundance, I guess it is, Mum, and ask if I could sleep at their house the night before, because they're all up way before 5 o'clock in the morning, and there's absolutely no way I can fuck it up, and I'm not willing to risk it. So yeah, she said yes, and that is awesome. And what's one other thing I might add? Oh my god, I need to figure out what's happening with my glasses. I think I may have already shared that I called them and they don't know what's going on. It might be a backlog. They don't know if the frame's gone out of style, if I'm going to have to pick a new frame. They told me they'd ring me, but it's been a week and they haven't. So there's a number of people I need to call tomorrow. My therapist is one of them, because I'm fairly certain I know the date of my appointment, which ironically is the day after my last day of the quiz and the day before I pick up my phone. So it all worked out, provided I've got the date in my head right. But oh my god, you would not believe how many times I've put my glasses down, right, because I put them on the string, yes, so I could, obviously, I'm short-sighted, so I need them when I watch everything far away, and I take them off when I'm working close with stuff. But lately, I swear to God, it doesn't matter if I wear them or I don't wear them. My eyes hurt. My eyes don't hurt. My eyes don't hurt. I don't think I've consciously ever thought about how my eyes feel, unless I think about something that goes in them. Anyway, I could get lost on that. Pull it back. I'm really struggling to see is the point of what I'm saying, and it's adding to everything. So, when you put your glasses down and you have, oh my god, that's right, it was on a Tuesday, I had my chiro appointment at 10, and then my doctor's appointment at 12:30, and I was like, I'm taking all my school stuff with me, because I'm going to drive from one to the other because it's an hour, and it worked out that the person before me didn't arrive, so I got taken in straight away, which was awesome. Though I really, really need to do to check my foot, because, oh, it's not good, guys. I have no idea what I've got. I've tried using that I've never understood what a reverse image picture means. I have absolutely no idea how people do that, or what it actually, I know effectively what it does just from reading people about them doing it. I'm getting way off track here, but basically, I literally fucking even wore my jandals to my doctor's appointment because I felt badly. I want her to look at my feet now. Ugh, really sucks not filming shit. Yeah, people, I have to figure it out. Hopefully I'll see you somewhere, like, please help me. But I don't know, man. Just all the skin between my toes are fucked. They're cracking and blistered and just yuck, right? But on my left side, so my left foot, between my pinkie and the one next to it, right? Well, for as long as I can remember, and I might just go side note, I have so many fucking conditions already diagnosed that I'm actually someone who really dislikes going to the fucking doctors for anything that could be considered, and again this is subjective, trivial. And I'm not saying that I left something that could be something because it's trivial or anything like that. I think, please, I hope you know what I'm talking about. Please, if you're worried about something, go get it checked. What I'm trying to say is, I noticed a very long time ago that there would always be something stuck in between my little pinky toe and my other toe, right? And it was, at first I thought it was like an ingrown hair. Then it appeared to be like one of Boss's dog hairs had dug its way in. I have no idea. I do know that I tried with tweezers and everything I could for a long time and I couldn't get it out. And I just went, oh well, I guess it'll be like it'll be, yeah? Because again, like I said, when you have a mother who literally looks you in the eye and tells you she does not believe you about your health, I dismiss literally everything that I think could possibly be anything that's nothing. How do I put, yeah, I think you're all trying to get what I mean. Like, there are many, many times I've actually seriously been like, I need to call an ambulance. I very much am, something's wrong. I don't know what. I literally don't have someone to call in that moment because in the past, if I was ever genuinely, truly scared of something happening, I would message my sister. And I haven't had that for so long now. So I guess, yeah, I don't even know. But the point of what I'm trying to say is, right, people, I don't really do anything, yeah? Not much. And when it started getting worse, and it was sort of like I could see more of whatever this thing is sticking out, and I tried it again to, like, get it the fuck out. I didn't think it was obviously doing any good, yeah? And I couldn't do it, and I think I broke it at that point, leaving the fucker in there and even more harder to get out. And this is obviously, mind you, all the skin around it is like blistering and cracking and whatnot. I very much continued to ignore it. Anyhow, I miraculously, one day, I don't even know how long it was after I first noticed it or how long it's been since then, because again, time, clocks, I don't even like them, don't want to think about them anymore. Something in my mind is fucking with me, and it's fucking with every single part of my life right now, and it's using all of my ability to be able to function, because I have to get through this fucking unit, and I have to get through the one more, and then I can sleep for a goddamn year if I need to, yeah? But anyway, so let's continue with this weird story I started telling, and I don't know why. Because of my doctor. I don't remember any more of that. I've been talking for 34 minutes and 34 seconds, and I don't even remember all of what I've said. Oh, it makes me laugh. Still, honestly, I don't think I'm ever going to ever stop cracking up when people tell me how brave I am that I do this, and then I post them and I don't watch the first. Just like, there are plenty I haven't seen right now, people, and I do not have time to be watching, and the last person that I want to watch is myself right now. I gotta focus on top, yeah? So, anyway, where am I at? Miraculously, that's the one. I got the little son of a bitch out. Whoopee! I was so proud of myself, yeah. And I was like I was doing like double extra, making sure it was okay, keeping it obviously clean and whatnot. Or at least attempting to make it better than I guess I was in the past. I'm a very lazy person, it turns out. Like, I used to think I loved everything prim and proper and it needed to be just so. And like, before I had to go on disability and, you know, every single part of my life fucking changed throughout a course of sequences nobody could have predicted. But like, before all of that, I owned my own home. I'd owned one before that too. I'm a very goal-orientated person. Clearly, I'm not giving in until this flipping degree is completed. And everything always had to be perfect. I didn't like dogs in the house. We had two big dogs, and they were outside dogs as far as I was concerned. I feel like I don't know who that person is when I look back. I still like my house tidy and just so, don't get me wrong, but I'm also like, it doesn't fucking do anything, you know what I mean? It's not changing anything at the moment, and if I'm truly honest, I think one of my biggest pet hates here is, I'm gonna use a relationship as an example, but I guess you can use housemates and I don't know, whatever you decide, yeah? Let's just say two people live in one house, yeah, with one kitchen, yeah? And person A is okay with leaving the cover in the sink, right? And person B is not okay with the cup in the sink, right? I am of the opinion that is person B's problem, not person A's, right? Who doesn't have a problem? They, she, he, whatever. I couldn't care less what anyone thinks they are. As far as I'm concerned, we're all just energy and it's all just blended. Like, I would say, and I apologize in advance to every single person, there's a good chance I may fuck these pronouns up for who knows how long, yeah? I'm very much trying not to, but it's something that my head cannot get its head around. I just can't. I'm trying. Anyway, where was I at? Oh, I've told too many stories and I've still got so much to do and it's like nearly 40 minutes. Anyway, yeah, no, definitely, that's right. Another example I love to think of, because I used to have this problem, I would have been the person with the problem, yeah. But now I'm looking at it from the other side. Well, in all fairness, I'm 100% looking at everything from the other side. It's kind of why I'm going through the bullshit I'm going through and what I've been through. It's the lifelong thing. this is why we're all on a journey through it, yeah? So I want to be experimented on in the simple fact that I was once told at around about the age of 24, 25 when I was institutionalized, and I've mentioned in the past that my doctor told me I had every single symptom, 9 of them, off the Richter chart for borderline personality disorder, and I needed to get the most best top private health insurance I could possibly get that would get me immediate therapy ASAP, basically. His words were, "You are way too sick to go on a public waiting list. That is why you need to go home and get private health insurance immediately." So I'm in a hospital, and I spent like 2.5 months in a hospital, right? And it was like, if I'm honest, private healthcare, it was like a 5-star hotel, truth be told. But my point is, I know there's a point to this story, people, is, that's right, I was interviewed by so fucking many people, like so many, over 24, I reckon. And I asked why once, and I was told something to do with being a very complex, unique individual with, like, let's face it, I hear how fucking ridiculous it is, how many different mental disorders I've been diagnosed with. It's a fucking ton. But doesn't change anything. I still have to write my fucking paper. Truthfully, it should make it so easy to write my paper. Because I've lived this shit my whole life. Which is probably why I'm too close to it. But I'm awake again. Awake. How do I go away? So, at 42 minutes and what do we got? 15 seconds. There's a good chance I've started a lot of stuff I haven't actually finished. If so, I apologize. For the record, you've all seen my videos way more than I have. I have actually got no intention to watch any of them since I'm so far behind until break, because it's too confusing for me, yeah? And all I keep thinking about is that it was this time last year where I was crying my eyes out to my camera. Ironically enough, that's when I started losing all my viewers. About uni, because I was still in the mindset of thinking I wanted to do honours and blah blah blah. And then obviously Randy died, and well, put shit in perspective, obviously. And that's when I realised how much I absolutely did not want to do honours, and it was such a relief. And now it's like, I just want this done. Like, when I decided, okay, I think I need to quit ice, I'm pretty sure it didn't go like that. Nothing that I've gone through, none of the changes I've gone through have been easy, simple. Not all of them have been conscious. Me giving up meat and seafood was something I definitely didn't want to do. Yeah? I fought that one. And when I say fought that, I believe we all have a higher self and an ego. Yeah? We all have an ego that is literally just us, our voice in our head, telling us, thinking, doing, that's us. That's the ego. The lower vibrational part that's connected to Earth, yeah? We all have a higher self, which we're all divinely connected to, but in the sense of we all know the right thing to do in a moment. It's just that most of us don't do it. A lot of us don't do it. It's like me. I thought lying was one of the easiest things in the world to do because I was so good at it. Because I put forethought into the shit I needed to think out. And it wasn't like I did it a lot, but like I'm never gonna ever like how do I put this? The way I think about lying now is a full, complete, philosophical, mind-altering thing. So is determinism. So is everything else that I'm understanding. Like, but I, I, I remember the thought like it literally happened an hour ago. I was sitting on my couch, and I've still got the fucking same couches. And I remember I was reading an article, and I remember it's like I'm reading an article. I'm fairly certain see, the thing is, when I decided, or when again, with the quitting of the ice thing, it's a hard one to explain, yeah, because I'm never ever gonna say I quit because I decided I hated it, because that is a lie. That is just a bold-faced, fucking look you in the eyes lie. Exactly like how parents look their children in their eyes and say, if you don't be good, Santa won't come. And I think you all really need to take a good long look at your fucking selves, yeah? But no, I loved bacon, I loved steak, and I loved ice. Three things never in the world back then did I ever think I would ever stop. Not because I couldn't, but because I didn't want to. Yeah? So there's a whole bunch of things that have happened, eh? And I got to remember why I keep trying to wrap this up and then start stories. I don't even know. But the point is, though, I've been talking for 48 minutes and 6 seconds, and I'm feeling really fucking good. I have faith that my assignment will get done and that will get submitted in time for me to figure out the quiz, or at least figure out my notes, right? And that's it. And you know what? Last year, having Randy died, it shook my world to absolute pieces. And obviously that heavily contributed to the videos I was making. Because this, again, it's the 1st of October 2023 at the moment. It's just turned 10:44 in the evening. And you could literally just go back to the exact date last year and see where I was at. That would be a fun experiment if I had the emotional and mental mentality to deal with that, but I don't. But again, these are the reasons I make these videos, and I guess it's lucky for all of us in one sense, because I literally can't make any videos on my phone until I do something about my storage. And I have to do something about it at some point, because again, I think the therapist is on the 11th. and I fucking am not missing that. Missing my doctor's one sucked, yeah? I am always going to be someone who thinks that, hey, if you can't do it, you probably shouldn't do it. If you can't share it, you probably shouldn't be doing it. There's a few things that you could put aside, like, you know, how do I put that? Anyway, but what am I trying to say? I believe it's a fuck ton easier if every single person in my life, everyone, right, all know where I'm at, yeah? It's just more simpler that way. Do you know what I mean? Like, if all my friends watched all my videos, that'd be fantastic. Like, I don't find that weird at all. Like, if my friend did what I do, and especially in the way that I do it, given I imagine there's not many creators out there who upload all of their content prior to viewing it. But it has to be this way. It has to. There's no other way it can be done. And please never ask me to explain that one, because I honestly don't know the answer as to why, except to say I just know that it does. It's the same thing when it comes to going live. It's absolutely going to happen. It's just how and when and where that I don't know. And I don't need to know, truthfully. What I do know is that I finally, after a long time, yeah, can see what the angels have been trying to tell me all along. Oh my God, I've just realized it. I didn't realize the connection until this exact moment. I've been too focused on the bullshit down here, and I've completely lost perspective of the bigger picture, and I've just realized what that means, right? Because there are degrees that I would absolutely love to do, yeah? There are. Will that happen? Maybe, maybe not, yeah? I'll have huge number of things would have to change in my life for me to even want to consider it, I think, given what this has done. But the point is, like, I never ever thought I'd graduated. Like, I never thought I'd even go to university. I remember being called into the principal's office in the all-girls high school that I went to, which, by the way, I had to switch from the Catholic school to the all-girls school. It sounds funny when you put it like that, come to think of it. But it was because my art classes coincided with my religious classes, and I'm not interested in a single word that comes out of that fucking book. I personally think all of the books should be put in the bin and burnt on fire, and if that's some sort of weird phobic thing, I don't mean it like that. I'm the most spiritual person ever, and I want to help as many people in the whole world as I possibly can, because I was living in the nothingness and the darkness and years, 30, 40, 35 years, fuck man. Anyway, what am I saying? I just am now able to see what I haven't been able to see since I started. And it's finally nice to get here. And that is simply getting into university, completing university, like getting a university degree alone, all in of itself, truly is amazing. It truly is amazing. And I truly am doing the best I can with my schoolwork. I really, really am. But yeah, fucking, this is where I'm at. I think I'm gonna need to do something with my computer, because I'm quite concerned that something's wrong with it, that it might have a virus. It is definitely not working anywhere near as well as it needs to be. It's not the right speed, it's slow. Oh my god, emails are taking forever to send. So I'm a little concerned about all of that, and just constantly making sure I've got my stuff backed up to places, because it just makes me nervous, because I gotta just heat my coffee up. I'm gonna upload this. Thankfully on my laptop, the video uploads in the background while I do the title and the description. It doesn't do that on the phone app, which sucks. But anyway, I have literally talked for 57 minutes and 10 seconds, and so I'm gonna shut up and say, please send me your love and your energy, because I have papers to write, and it's 10:53 in the evening on the 1st of October 2023. My paper is due at 8 p.m. on the 4th of October 2023, and I got up at like 2 p.m. so I have hours of work to do ahead of me. Wish me luck. Good night.